To the land where stories speak about you for centuries, where people for generations found a home in your district and streets. To the land of olives, the taste of which we never knew. They say an olive branch is for peace, yet they burn down all your fruit. To the prayer calls in Al-Aqsa that my ears have longed to, annexed by people using their religion to abuse. To the million souls whose homes were taken by violence, fighting for freedom as stones battle military weapons in defiance, where crying children are greeted by an assault rifle, and generational homes are burned while the opposition celebrate death's survival. To the brothers and sisters whose life never grew, taken away by oppressors as if their worth was nothing true. I hold my shame in my arms in front of you. For all these years we've sat here seeing pain, but unable to improve. For the courage that was sold for a price so cheap. For the truth that's been buried under rugs for 73 years. I hold love in my arms because that is your history. A Jewish, a Christian, and a Muslim walk into Al-Quds as human beings. I give you my words and all my heart if that's what you ask. As you fight for freedom against an evil cloaked under a mask. Against this evil that somehow evades its capture. I pray to God they will meet their judgment in the world's rapture. But I wish I could do more about it every day. Shout loud enough for the foreign masses to understand their pain. Explain how a foreign empire and higher-ups decided to split another's land as a way to allow people to escape a tyrant. And yet, these same people inflicted what they escaped onto others, so they waged a genocide and used silence of powers as a cover. But now these crimes committed are coming into the light. As protesters around the world march, what a sight! But inside me there's unrest, incurable until we set you free. And yet, I can't shake this fear inside of me. I understand that the key is some peaceful resolution. But it's hard, when no reparations are made, to agree to evolution. How can we compare the destruction done by one side to the other? How can all this pillaging be forgiven or put into a number? I really don't know what the solution is. I agree with my cousin that this destruction needs to end. But I just can't simply forgive all these heinous acts. And yet at the same time I know he's speaking facts. 'Cause love is really what I'm trying to spread to people. That's why my first thought was show that Jewish and Zionist aren't equal. But beyond that, I don't know the way forward or the answers. All I know is Palestine is dying from a sickness worse than cancer. And that needs to end.